So another episode of finally gonna check out something. This is Secret Files, Tunguska. Don't know if I said that right. Uh, it seems like a point and click detective game, maybe. So yeah, let's see how it is. That's totally not creepy. Don't go in there, bro. Call the cops. Light not working. A smart idea would call the police. This disappear actually.
Papa, are you there?
And that's one of the characters you play as.
Dad? What's going on here? Dad? The door was wide open, chaos all over the place, and my father has vanished without a trace. I hope nothing has happened to him. I'd better start looking for him.
Okay, right click to interact.
My father was never the picture of organization, but not even my place looks this bad.
I need to find this coin. Oh, wait. Hold on.
The note says, and the prince said to the princess, whether vertical, horizontal, or in both main diagonals, make sure that there is never a repeat within a line. Does that have something to do with the coins? Looks like there's a coin missing here.
Menu, search scene. Oh, that's neat. If you're
You
really
can use
bad
the
at
valve
these
as
type of
needed to
games.
release the air from the radiator. The radiator is lukewarm.
In other words, this garbage.
An award from the Russian Academy of Science. I think that was for an expedition that my father made in the 50s or 60s. A picture of my parents' wedding. I think Dad still hasn't gotten over her death. The map shows a section of Siberia. No idea why my father hung it up here. All these files and records have been thrown out over the floor. It wouldn't have been Daddy. Someone was in a great hurry to find something.
Daddy! Daddy!
I already checked this bowl, right?
The inside of the dish is somewhat porous.
Yeah. So I cannot move faster, double clicking.
I think this is where the rock samples undergo the first analysis. I haven't the faintest clue how this thing is supposed to work. Somehow I have a real bad feeling. Maybe it would be better to ask the police what I should do. Somehow I have a real... Looks like something has been embedded in that stone. It has a red-violet glow.
Okay.
I haven't the faintest clue how this...
Right, telephone.
The phone in the office. Private conversations are strictly prohibited. I don't know what's happened here, but I'd better call the police.
Berlin Police Department.
Hello? Nina Kalinkov here. You've got to send someone here right away. My father has disappeared without a trace.
Since when?
No idea. I wanted to see him at work, but he wasn't there. Instead, the place looks like it's been ransacked.
Is your father suicidal or mentally unstable?
What? No, of course not.
Sorry, we can't do anything then. Adults can only be reported missing if their lives are in danger or if there are extraordinary circumstances.
But this is an extraordinary circumstance.
Keep calm. I'm sure your father had something important to take care of and we'll get in touch soon. Don't
Are you
worry.
serious?
Something important to take care of? Hello? Did you listen to anything I said? It looks like there was an earthquake here. Do you think he created this chaos himself and is looking for a cleaning lady right now?
Like I said, I can't do anything for you. Sorry.
Great. Thanks for nothing. You are a big help. What do I have to do? Send them 2 fingers first for them to get their butts in gear?
You know what? Police are actually pretty useless. So, never mind. Calling them wouldn't do anything.
Loud music? Coming out of the office? It's not the stuff Daddy listens to, so he can't be in there. Maybe the person in there can tell me where he is, though. They must have taken the real nameplate down during the renovation work, and now there is an index card with Daddy's name on it. I take it the fuses are in here. There's an index card with Max Gruber written on it. The door seems to be blocked from the inside, and the music coming from the room is so loud, my knocking probably can't be heard. An aloe vera plant for skin after 40. King of the dinosaurs. Even the reproductions inspire fear. I certainly wouldn't want to run into one of them.
Except, they probably didn't look like that, actually.
That's an escape plan with all of the rooms in the museum. It's not up to date considering a few of the rooms have been blocked off for renovation. This one's locked. There's an oily liquid dripping off of it. I take it the fuses are... This one's locked. It burbles quietly. The radiator's loop. You can use the valve as needed to release the air from the radiator. No, I'm not gonna take this. Your father has to be dead before we'll look for him crap again.
Okay, jeez, relax, lady.
My father was never the picture of organization. A list of local pizza delivery services, information about the upcoming construction of an antenna tower. Hard to believe that a dino with horns like that was strictly a vegetarian. Maybe it's not such a good idea to count on it. I hear noises coming from the statue. It looks like someone's in there. There's a hidden door. Eddie, what are you doing in here?
Miss Nina, are they still here?
Still here? Who?
They came. I couldn't see, but suddenly I knew that they were there, and I went into a panic. I had to hide. And then I saw them. They looked like they were floating, but they were just blurs. And the air was vibrating. They didn't speak, but these voices in my head, hundreds of voices.
Eddie, have you been drinking again?
No, I haven't been drinking, I swear. Well, at least not a lot. But they were really there. I could see them, I could feel them. I wasn't imagining things, believe me. Those black capes, with those bony fingers. I'll never forget it.
It's okay, Eddie. Just come out of there and calm down. The poor guy's nerves are shot. I should talk to him after he's calmed down a bit. That's the key I found in the Saurian statue. The diagram is about how and if asteroids and meteors could have been responsible for the extinction of the dinosaurs. When I look at the description of the effects, the theory seems very plausible.
Alright, let's go. Oh. Alright, I double click and move quicker.
This key doesn't fit.
Oh, it might be for the fuse box.
What luck! The key fits. The fuses are all numbered. I expect that the numbers stand for the separate rooms in the museum. As long as I don't know which fuse belongs to which room, I'd better not touch them. There's an index card with...
check out the plans.
That's an escape plan with all of the rooms in the museum. It
Who the fuck? Am I kidding?
Something here is not right. As long as I... No, I'm not gonna take... The door seems to be blocked from the inside. It burbles quietly. On this list are the names of the employees of the museum. Scientific Director, Vladimir Kalenko. Office 5. In Office 4, there is this Max Gruber.
There you go, Office 4.
I'll just turn Max Gruber's blaring music down to a bearable level.
Ah, and I didn't save! What a mess. Redoing all of that work is gonna take hours.
Mr. Gruber, please, let me in. I need to talk to you.
What? Hold on just a sec.
Hello, you're Nina Kolenkov, right?
Yeah, how did you know that?
Your father told me about you. I'm so happy to finally meet you. Were you wanting to have a look over your father's shoulder while he's working?
I wanted to see him, but when I got here, the door to the museum was standing wide open, and his office was in total chaos.
Wide open. It was like
Oh
slightly
yeah,
ajar.
Eddie was crouching, completely terrified inside the reproduction of the Tyrannosaurus Rex, and was stammering something about floating creatures.
Doesn't exactly sound like a strict observation of the work rules. But I'm not at fault. I haven't come out of my office for hours. What does your father have to say about it?
That's exactly it. He's gone.
Gone? What do you mean gone? He couldn't have just disappeared into thin air.
I have a sneaking suspicion that something terrible has happened here. You really didn't see anything?
No, unfortunately not.
The caretaker was totally out of his mind, stammering something about men in black robes and strange voices.
Eddie? Well, you know, he's a really great guy, but...
But he likes to hit the bottle, I know. But I've never seen him like that before. He seemed like something had really scared him.
Well, if someone really was here, then Eddie might have seen something, and combine his lively imagination with a bottle of whiskey.
Yeah, but I think I'll go ahead and talk to him as soon as he's gotten a hold of himself again anyway. He's the only one who might be able to help me.
Bro, like, there's possibly intruders, like, all the superstitions things aside, you may have intruder in your building, and you're all just acting casual about it. What the fuck?
Did you notice anything out of the ordinary recently? Any strange occurrences? Was my father behaving differently than usual?
No, not really. We haven't seen much of each other in the last couple of days. I was under a lot of stress, and he seemed like he had a lot to do too.
Darn.
Maybe you should get the police involved. The whole thing sounds a bit unsettling.
Yeah, I already tried, but they don't seem to be interested in my father's disappearance. My father's room looks like it's been rummaged through. Do you know what my father was working on last?
Not exactly. Actually, he was supposed to have been taking inventory. We're renovating.
Yeah, I know, but...
But he mentioned recently that the inventory wasn't top priority right now. Something came up that he wanted to tend to first.
You don't happen to know what that was, do you?
No, like I said, I was stressed out too.
I'll just keep looking. I'm beginning to feel like Eddie does. I'm totally confused, and I'm really starting to feel scared.
If you need help, I'll be here.
Okay. Thanks a lot.
Well, there is this rock sample I'd like you to take care of.
Hello? Just wanted to see if anything happened to occur to you.
No, sorry. No matter how much I try, I can't think of anything.
Okay. I'll just keep looking around.
Good luck. And let me know.
Hi? Who the fuck
Who
are you?
are you and what are you doing here?
I could ask you the same thing. Detective Kansky. I'm leading the investigation here, and who are you?
Me? Nina Kalinkov. I called you.
Well, well. So I hear your father disappeared.
Yeah, I arrived here and wanted to see my father. He said he'd still be at the museum. And when I got here, the door to the museum was ajar and it looked like a bomb had hit his office. I'm really worried. Thanks for coming. Do you have any idea what could have happened here? I can't believe that my father could have created such a mess.
I don't even know your father, but we can't rule out anything.
Do you really mean to say that...
I'm not saying anything at all, dearie. I just take all possibilities into account as long as the facts aren't on the table.
Do you think something happened to my father?
Hard to say.
I thought the police wouldn't be able to help me as long as my father's life wasn't in danger.
Listen, girlie. I've been in the business for almost 40 years. I know when something stinks. And this thing really stinks. And if you have something to do with this, then come out with it. I'll find out sooner or later.
Hello? I called the police. Well, more like, I tried to get them to come here. Why would I do that if I had...
Criminals always do the most illogical things. I'm not fooled by such things. Otherwise, I wouldn't have become a detective.
Yeah, all right, I get it. You're a really clever guy. If you find something out, you'll let me know right away, right?
Yeah, I need your phone number and address anyway. And don't leave the city. I might have some more questions. Now get out. You're just getting in the way and messing up the evidence.
Strange guy, this detective, eh?
Yeah, and not exactly the friendliest of his profession. But maybe you have to be like that in his job.
Yeah, could be. The main thing is that he finds out what happened to my father. At least there's someone who believes that something is completely and utterly wrong.
I believe you too.
Thanks.
And I'd like to help you too. I don't need to go to bed anymore anyway, and I can always sleep when I'm dead. So, if I can do something for you...
That's really nice.
Just check and see if your father has already got home. He might be worried already and is gonna sentence you to 2 weeks without allowance because you're late.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Unfortunately, I won't be back at the office until this evening, but please come by or call me. If your father is back, then we'll have something to celebrate. If not, then maybe I can do something for you.
Okay, I will do that.
See you tomorrow, and good night.
Good night.
And sleep well.
You too. Two angry-looking saurian creatures. Both of them look as if they are watching over the museum's entrance. My motorcycle. My father has worked hard for months on the exhibition of the rulers of long ago. Hopefully I'll find him again soon. And hopefully he's doing well. This must have broken off one of the lights at the construction site. This must have broken off one of the lights at the construction site.
There's a bottle there. Oops.
Hello? Dad? Are you home? Oh God, my head's gonna explode. Oh hell, someone's been at work here too. First his office and now his apartment? What has my father gotten himself into? I should be more careful in the future. The guys who did this seem like they're pretty darn serious. Yummy. Cold pizza with stinky tuna fish. Why am I doing this? The smell alone could probably peel the paint off the walls. But then again, beggars can't be choosers. A pencil. Brown and equally exciting in all other regards. Salt. Also known as white gold in the Middle Ages.
Speaking of useless stuff.
There's a dentist's appointment on one and a shopping list on the other. I can't read the third one, and the fourth one is empty. These don't get me anywhere. Dad's old shortwave radio. The antenna is broken off, and there's no tape cassette inside. I doubt I'll hear anything other than a steady static hiss. Password protected. Think, Nina, think. There's a dentist's appointment on one and a shopping list on the other. I can't read the...
Right.
Looks like it hasn't been slept in. Apparently my father hasn't been to bed yet. It's unbelievable how little clothing men need to get through life. It's unbelievable why there are people in the world who are soothed by stupidly gaping at fishes I will never... Wait a sec. There's something sparkly over there. Besides a few fish, there's a key swimming around in there. There's a grate on top of the aquarium. I can't fit my hands through. Documents about my father's expeditions and research results. Looks like the burglar was really interested in them. There are stacks of folders missing. There probably won't be anything else worth finding. Looks like the burglar was very thorough. There probably won't... My motorcycle. All right, I'll do it. A single rubber glove and a bicycle spoke. Not exactly a spectacular profit. The key doesn't have an opening anywhere where I can stick the spoke through.
Oh, that's garbage.
The thing will fall apart if I so much as look at it. Aside from that, I do have my motorcycle. I can move more quickly with it. The only thing that could still be of use is the air pump. A box full of junk that is practically screaming that I'm going to find something inside that'll be useful to me at some point. That leads to the sewer system. The stench is coming out of every opening.
Double-sided save. No.
The storage compartment in the seat is locked. The storage compartment is open now. My cell phone and my sunglasses. I'd better take both before they get swiped. My motorcycle.
Okay.
This thing has all the bells and whistles. You can even play Orion Squad 1 with it.
I don't know what that is.
Dark blue and very cool. The key doesn't have an opening anywhere where I can stick the spoke through.
Yeah, so the tape is not useful. Oh, hello.
A biography of George Shrub. Since when does my father read that kind of trash?
Hey.
I hope no one's expecting me to read that. Oh, the book has a lock. And apparently it's not a book at all, but some sort of chest well disguised in the cover of a book that no one would willingly pick up. The chest is secured with a lock. The key should be fairly flat, so the old hairpin trick probably won't work. This must have broken off one of the lights at the... Dad's old shortwave radio. The carpet is totally filthy here. I should really give my father a new one for Christmas. There's something in between the planks. Even with my slender fingers, I can't get in there. Got it! A cassette. That's weird. Was it left there deliberately, or did it just happen to fall in there by accident?
No, I'm pretty sure it wasn't an accident. You know, I really like the ambient noises. You know, the random cars passing by, the dogs barking.
The first and last on the car, a fourth of the openings in the entrance to the underworld, and finally, the guardians of my work.
What? What's that? Some kind of code? Dad, sometimes you were just off your rocker.
The first and last on the car, a fourth of the openings in the entrance to the underworld, and finally, the guardians of my work.
What?
First and last. First and last of the car.
There's a dentist's appointment on one, and a shopping list.
The first and last on the car, a fourth of the openings in the entrance to the underworld, and finally, the guardians of my work.
What?
First and last in the car.
Password protect.
First and last one in the car. Fourth one.
1, 5, 4, 3. Nothing's happening. Looks like it's the wrong code. Come to think of it, my father has always password protected. 1, 5, 4, 2. Nothing's happening.
The first and last on the car, a fourth of the openings in the entrance to the underworld, and finally, the guardians of my work.
What?
First and last one. The car. Let's go back outside. Suway 3. Maybe that's the code, Suway 3, but then what's the would be the fourth? Then, no, because 8 is not on there. First and last of the car, maybe 2 and 3. And then the fourth one, and finally Guardians might work.
The first and last on the car, a fourth of the openings in the entrance to the underworld, and finally, the guardians of my work.
What? Password protected. 2, 3, 4, 5. Nothing. Pass. 2, 3. Nothing.
The first and last on the car, a fourth of the openings in the entrance to the underworld.
What? There probably won't be anything else worth. Looks like there's nothing else in. The key doesn't have an opening anywhere where I can stick the spoke through. The bucket is full of water. Oh, the handle just came off. A handle. Without the grip, it's hard to carry. Some colleagues of mine would say that's not possible. That won't work. You can't do it like that.
How about super glue? Nina, out of the way, please. No. Tape. No. No.
That leads to the sewers.
Are you serious?
A
Why didn't
whole
I see
pile
that?
of cigarette butts. Looks like there was a chain smoker at work here. On top of that, my father is such a strict non-smoker, he even banned smoking anywhere on the property.
Hello?
A few of the rungs are broken. Looks as if someone climbed up here.
Can I use this? No.
Who should I call? My father would answer if he could, and I'm not really in the mood for small talk. I can't claim that the sun is really blinding me, and I'm not at all in the mood to be very cool at the moment.
When in doubt, right? Just try everything.
The thing will fall apart if I so much as look at it. Es- The little girl looks sad. Hello there.
Hello?
What are you doing here all alone? Did you sleep here or something?
Who are you?
My name is Nina. And yours?
Oh, hello, Nina. I'm Lisa.
So tell me, did you really spend the night here?
Yes?
Why? Don't you have a home?
Yeah, but I was scared.
To go home?
Yeah, I'm gonna get in a whole lot of trouble for sure. My bike is broken, and Dad's camera too.
And that's why you spent the night out here in the cold? How did that happen?
I was playing here in front of the museum, and then suddenly, I got scared. I didn't exactly know why, but I just wanted to hide in the bushes. And then suddenly, there were these strange men in black costumes. So I sat there in the bushes, and suddenly I got even more scared. I just wanted to get away. Then on accident, I pushed the button on the camera. There was a bright flash, and the men turned around. They looked at me, but
But what?
they didn't have faces. It was so awful, and then I just ran away. I ran and ran as fast as I could. And then I realized that I had lost my camera, and so I had to go back. Luckily, those creepy men weren't there anymore. And I found the camera again, but it didn't work anymore. And since my bike was broken too, I didn't dare go home. Will you help me? Will you come home with me? Or can I live with you?
No, better not. But I'll help you fix the stuff. But you have to promise me that you'll go home right away. Your parents are probably worried to death.
Okay, good.
What's up with the bike?
I think I ran over some stupid shard of glass at the construction site, and now I have a flat. And to top it off, the bike was brand new, and my mother made sure to tell me to take extra good care of it, because we don't have much money, you know, and we can't afford a new bike.
Don't worry. You don't need to buy a new bike just because you have a flat. I can take a look at it. And your camera, too.
Would you do that for me? You're so nice. But do you even know how?
Of course, no problem. Give it to me.
It's a
I don't
flat
know.
tire.
What if you can't fix things so good? Fix the bike first. If you can do that, then I'll give you the camera. It was really expensive, and if you break it even more...
Yeah, I understand. I gotta prove myself first. Okay, good. Then we'll start with the tire. This photo is my only hope for a hot lead. So there's nothing left for me to do but start fixing the tire. See you later.
But you'll be back, promise?
Of course.
It's a flat. Jeez.
The tube is flat. I'll have to remove the tube.
There you
I need to patch the tube and then put it back in.
go. No? Blue? And pizza.
Since I don't have anything to use as a patch, I'd better not put glue on the tube.
Why not the tape one more?
The museum is closed, and Max said he wouldn't be back until sometime in the evening. I guess I'll just have to be patient until then. I need to patch the tube and then put... The tube is definitely busted. There's air coming out somewhere. I should find out where it's coming from.
Since I don't have...
The 3 golden rules for patching a tire. Find the hole, mark the spot, apply the patch. No idea if the rubber glove will work as a makeshift patch. In any case, just stuffing it into the tire won't work. So now I've smeared glue on the glove. Hopefully this stuff won't dry too quickly. I should find the hole in the tire first. The 3 golden rules for patching a tire. Find the hole, mark the spot, apply the patch. I should find the hole.
How do we do that?
I should find the
Okay, I guess go back.
I'll hold the tube underwater and see where the bubbles come out. So I found the hole and marked the spot. Hopefully the glove will withstand the pressure. I can't think of a better alternative right now.
Right.
Little Lisa should be able to ride it again now. Hello,
Oh,
I patched the hole in the tube.
I never would have thought it.
Excuse me? What's that supposed to mean?
Well, you don't exactly look like you could do something like that.
Yeah, thanks a lot. I'm a motorcycle mechanic.
Yeah, so? You still don't look like you could fix a bike.
I'll just take that as a compliment. And now that I've proved myself worthy, I can fix your camera too.
Yeah, that'd be great. Here, take it.
See you later.
But you'll be back.
Of course.
Alright, I guess we go back. Right? Or do I need to go back? Let's see.
This digital camera doesn't work. I have no idea how I'm supposed to fix it. I still hope I can get a few significant photos from it.
First and last. First and last. I could try 2, 3, 4, 2. 2 and 3, the first and last number on the car.
Password
Right.
2, 3,
Fourth opening
4,
and Guardians of his work, 2 statues.
2. No wonder Dad tape recorded the code. No one would be able to find the password very quickly.
Alright, there we go.
You're not supposed to read other people's email. Then again, extraordinary circumstances call for extraordinary measures. So let's start snooping around. There are only 2 emails in the inbox. One about boosting performance and the other about women over 80. Neither of them interest me that much. The trash file is empty. But there's an email to ok@nms.de in the sent file. Subject: Tunguska. Could be interesting. I'll just go ahead and open it.
Hello, Oleg. Haven't heard from you in a long time. I'm doing well again. It took me quite some time to come to terms with the whole thing. To answer your question, it's been a long time since I've thought about that. And honestly, I'm rather happy about it. I underestimated those guys once already, and my wife paid with her life. I swore back then to drop the subject for once and for all. Please don't take offense, but I'm just going to leave it at that. But now that you're living nearby again, we can meet in person. I would like to see you again. Get in touch and let me know when and where would be convenient. Vladimir Kalenkov.
Dad underestimated these guys and my mother paid with her life? What did he mean by that? She died in a car accident. I really need to contact this Oleg. Maybe he knows something that can help me out. That's the email that my father...
Hello, Oleg. But now...
That's the...
Hello, Oleg. To answer your question, it's... And honestly, I'm rather happy about it. I underestimated...
This thing is ready for the junkyard, and the headphones are missing too.
There are batteries in here. Maybe they still work. I'll leave the portable cassette player here, though. I don't want to schlep around any unnecessary junk.
What do you know? It works after all. The batteries were just dead. Now I'm curious to see what the pictures show. They're all pictures of Lisa. But here, 2 little figures in black robes. Too bad you can't see the faces. But then Eddie could have been right. Maybe I should go talk to him again.
Alright, here we go.
Here, I fixed your camera.
Really? Cool, you really did it. You're great, thanks.
Just needed new
Don't mention it.
batteries.
Here, just for that, I'll give you my lucky charm. It's a little magnet in the shape of a hamster. We hang it on our microwave at home, but I think you should have it.
Oh, thanks a lot. Now get going. Your parents are probably worried sick about you. Unfortunately, I can relate to that all too well right now.
Ah, I can use the magnet to get the key in the aquarium. Come on.
I'll try to draw the key up the side of the glass using the magnet. Got it. My father's address book. That could help me out. And a little note attached to a ribbon. Let's see if this Oleg is in there. The one who wrote the email to Daddy. Oh, here. Oleg Kambursky. He even lives close by. Maybe I should just pay him a little visit.
There's a number on this note. LA60AK19AL. Under that, there's a description of the diadem that was probably robbed from an Oriental princess about 200 years ago. Originally, the 3 largest gemstones in the world had been incorporated into this diadem. On the left, an emerald. On the right, a ruby. And in the middle, an amethyst. My father wrote something on the back. The diadem will illuminate the real princess, and she will realize that money is not the greatest treasure.
Well, I do have the amethyst, if I say it right.
Looks like something has been embedded in that stone. It has a red-violet glow.
Alright, let's get out of here.
So here we are. Hopefully that's the Oleg that my father wrote the email to.
And hopefully he knows something that can be helpful. I haven't really been able to find out much yet.
Well, like, sorry, it's like she, like in some areas, she's talking away from the microphone.
A relic from long ago, before everyone had cell phones.
Come on, lady. Jeez, I'm not that old.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Are you Oleg Kambersky?
Yeah. Why?
I'm Nina Kalinkov.
Yeah? And?
Yeah, okay. You know my father, Vladimir Kalinkov, and I thought you...
I don't know any Vladimir Kalinkov. And now, if you'll excuse me, please.
Phooey, that wasn't very successful. I hope for the biggest break in the search for my father, and that guy doesn't even let me speak. Did I say something wrong? Or exactly the right thing?
What do I do then?
A blue trash bag, hopefully unused. A blue trash bag.
What would this be for?
I've reinforced the opening of the bag with the bucket's handle.
Okay. What's it for, though? What am I using it for?
The guy is hectically making phone calls. Does that have something to do with my visit? If only I were a fly on the wall in his office. Oleg is still on the phone, and he's not exactly leaving the impression that he's relaxed. A broom handle, but it could be a handle from a shovel, too. Looks like this Kambersky guy is a hobby gardener. Even his garden hose is green. Just a little more tape around it. Yeah, that should do it.
So, what is this for? It's a cat. Oh, kitty. Kitty.
Cats. Little hairy beasts that just sleep and eat.
Hey now, don't be talking shit about cats, alright?
I'm finally gonna get rid of this stinky stuff, and the cute little fuzzball will probably even like it. Cats. Yummy. Cold pizza with stinky tuna fish.
Okay, you know what? You don't know shit, alright? Tuna is fucking awesome.
Pets can get in and out through that thing. And how am I supposed to get the phone out of there again? And how? As soon as the cat eats that salt... Now I can tape my cell phone almost everywhere. Thanks to double-sided tape, I can now attach it anywhere. Whatever that's good for.
On the fucking cat.
The cell phone's camera function is on. A rare example of the European roaming dictaphone. Now I just need to somehow lure the cat into the kitchen. That should make our little pussycat real thirsty. Wonderful, it worked! Oleg is still on the phone, and the cat will be drinking for a while, and hopefully recording the conversation. I love it when a plan comes together. This phone tap idea could get me a job with the Secret Service. Oleg is still on the phone. Yummy. Pets can get in and out through that. I don't imagine. Let's see how the cat reacts to my cell phone's vibrate mode. Oh,
no.
Great. The cat is up in the tree, and my cell phone is stuck up there in a crotch of the tree. How am I supposed to get to it?
That was funny. Here we go. Okay.
That could work. Wonderful. Let's see if the recording of Oleg's phone conversation gets me anywhere.
Kalenkov isn't here anymore. No, Tunguska wasn't mentioned, but there wasn't any opportunity to either. Yeah, I just think someone urgently needs to take care of the matter. All right, so you'll call back then. Bye.
Well, that wasn't very productive. Okay, so this is what we have. Someone should be tending to some kind of matter. I hope the matter isn't me. Besides that, something about Tunguska. There was also something in the mail for Oleg. Maybe I should ask Max about that later. Who should I call? I have to correct my statement about cats. Besides sleeping and eating, they also climb trees at the most inopportune times. Max Gruber said he'd be back at the museum sometime this evening. I should use the time to get some shut-eye. If my feminine intuition doesn't fail me, I could regret it if I don't.
Did you get what I wanted?
Not yet. We've searched through everything but haven't found anything.
And Kalinkov?
Still nothing here either. We'll probably have to take other options into consideration.
I don't care what you do, as long as I get results. Don't disappoint me.
Strange. I feel like I'm always being followed. Even when I came home earlier, for a brief moment, I thought that I saw the face of that Konski guy in the window.
Oh well, most likely it's my nerves. I hope Max heard something from my father.
Right, and that's gotta be it for now. Here we are. Game saved. I'll get back to this another day. That is Secret Files Tunguska, and hope you find this interesting so far. Be sure to stay tuned for a second episode of this game, Let's Play. Until then, have a good one.